Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I'm the Self-Love Queen. And this week, we're going to go ahead and dive deep into fire sign readings. And we're going to start with Aries. What's up, Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We're going to go ahead and get into your reading today. And before I do that, as always, if by the end of this video something resonates seriously with you and you'd like to stay abreast of all my other videos, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you need something more personal for yourself, you can go to my website, essentiallyyours.com. Follow me on social media at self_love_queen. It is the same name that I use here for my page. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Aries. So I did the pre-shuffle and I've got a couple of really deep messages here for you. We have silence. I'm picking up on a couple of messages here in regards to this. Either you're in a space right now where you'll have to be still and just rely on your spirit, or your intuition, your innate powers to kind of guide you. You could be in a space where you're just really focused on yourself and not talking so much to others and trying to get others' opinions about things. And that's a good space to be in. Continue to stay silent. Continue to let spirit work through you and send you messages that could relate to your spiritual journey right now. I feel like your eye is on the prize, though, for something very magical to take place in your life for you. You have the key. So whenever you're ready to make that step, you know to do it. You simply know when to do it. So that's kind of the message that I'm picking up here for this one. Also in the pre-shuffle, I got knowledge. So you could be taking this time out right now to be by yourself so that you can study. You could be picking up a craft. You could be picking up a new, maybe there's a license or a certificate that you're working towards, and you're just putting your time and energy into that, getting to know yourself more on a spiritual level. Study. There's a Bible scripture that I like to quote in 2 Timothy. It's called "Study to show thyself approved," and this is kind of who you are. Whether you're working on something very delicate for yourself, very personal, very intimate, or whether you're working on something that involves you being in the spotlight or in the front center stage, so where other people can hear your thoughts or see you working. I see you taking that time out right now to really make sure that the information that you're studying is not only relatable, but that you're kind of getting all the information that you need so that you're able to transmute that or transfer that energy or that message, that word onto others. So continue to get to know yourself on a more intimate level. Continue to study. Again, it's no coincidence that we have these two messages here where you're staying silent, where you're studying, where you're really deeply more focused on something outside of others. Not really focused on others, but more so on yourself. I also have Shapeshifter. This kind of reminds me of Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf, where the girl is kind of on a journey to find her grandmother. So this could definitely mean that you are maybe relying on your ancestors, maybe someone who has passed on. We have the White Wolf, which could be an ancestor or a spirit guide on this journey that you're on. And then we have the Truth. So the truth comes from seeking. The truth comes from knowledge. The truth comes in our silence. Okay. We also see where she's kind of holding her throat. So this gives me throat chakra. Again, someone who's kind of silent right now, not so much focused on others, maybe focused more so on themselves and the tasks that are at hand for whatever it is that you're working on or working towards. Once you get clear, you'll start to say what your soul needs to say. That's what throat chakra energy is. And so I always do this, but spirit is like, please, let me see if I can find, darn it, I hate to do this while I'm recording, but spirit is not letting up. Okay. I don't see. Oh, here we go. Throat chakra. When we think about the throat chakra, and again, the truth, what needs to be said will be said. What needs to come to the forefront always will come forward. Okay, and so the Shuddha throat chakra, that's the symbol that's on her throat. This is in regards to like purification. Again, this is your throat center, so this is dealing with communication, expansion, discernment, and again, purifying your voice, purifying your spirit. As you can see, she's centered here by water. Water is the purest form of cleansing that we could, you know, kind of rely on. So, you know, you may need to get by some water. You may need to, I like to take shower meditations. That's what helps me kind of get centered and focused when I'm kind of going through or needing some clarity. You'll probably find yourself near some water, and use that as the appropriate time to kind of cleanse and purify yourself. All right, Aries. So this is kind of what I'm picking up in the pre-shuffle, but let's go ahead and get straight into it and get a collective message. Go ahead and do the messages for our collective, and then we'll get into singles, then we'll get into couples, and then we'll close it out with oracle. All right. What is the collective message for Aries this here week in Pisces season? What is the message for Aries? Yikes. All right, so cards are flying out. Oh. All right, Six of Wands, Daughter of Wands. Let's get another message for Aries spirit. Get a message for Aries. The Emperor. All right, so one more. There we go. This is Mars energy, so this would be Aries. This is perfect. Daughter of Wands is fire energy as well. And we have the Six of Cups. And then we have Temperance, which is my Sagittarian card. So you could be an Aries with these placements. You could be an Aries dealing with a Sagittarius, maybe a Leo. I also see Scorpio and Cancer here as well. You have a Mars placement. So basically here, I'm seeing a couple of messages. Aries, I see you really... Again, this is a very intimate time for you right now, spending a lot of time in solitude and probably only spending this time right now with people who are of utmost importance only. Okay, your spiritual journey is causing you to find more balance within yourself. I see you deeply studying. Again, those oracle cards are kind of coming up in the reading. Someone who's like deeply studying themselves, maybe studying the world, studying their own energy and how it operates in this, you know, society, in this multi-dimensional world that we're in. And just kind of finding their place, finding their footing again. You know, we're coming up into this new season within the 2021 year. And you know, a lot of us, a lot of you are, you know, on this journey of reassurance. Okay, so you kind of see here where Daughter of Wands energy, where she's kind of looking off into the distance, looking towards the sun, looking towards, her life force energy, where it comes from, how it sustains her. And so, you may be in this, going through this journey with a loved one, someone who you're very close with. And some of you could be very solo, just finding yourself again. Definitely make sure that you're getting the balance that you need to nurture yourself and nurture your spirit while you're on this journey. This journey of finding ourselves, sometimes it requires us to do things that can possibly drain us in a way. So how are you replenishing your spirit if you find yourself kind of lost in the journey itself? It's a beautiful thing to really take hold of your life and make those shifts and changes within your life that you're wanting. But how are you also nourishing yourself in that process? Okay. If you are in a relationship with someone, this could also possibly mean that you'll need to find comfort in your partner, or they may be finding, comfort within you within this journey. You guys could possibly, I feel like this journey of solitude helps you both to realize that your relationship together is what's going to cause you to find your answers. You may spend some time apart from your partner as well, which is okay. Let's see here. Spirit, explain this here. Six of Cups for me. Four of Wands. Definitely working towards a marriage of some sort, a more perfect union. Yeah, I mean, definitely working towards some type of stability here with your partner, some type of marriage. But it's causing you to reevaluate who you are on a more personal level before you can do that. Okay, looking towards the sun here again. Let's see what else we have here, Spirit. Yeah, the world. This is a really good energy. You guys are seeing the world, finding balance again. This is definitely beautiful energy of you two possibly balancing each other. Your partner sees the light within you and you see some sort of special light within them. And it's causing you two to become closer to each other. Ask for help when necessary. And I feel like with this person, you feel very strongly connected to them where you could ask for help and you don't feel like you have to do this alone. Explain Temperance here. Reevaluate your circle and people who may not fit into that mold anymore. Yeah. And leave those people behind. Leave them behind. Leave any situations behind that no longer serve you. You're walking towards a more greater purpose now. And you'll have to realize that you're fully supported, but there's also things around you that could cause distractions, and you'll want to kind of move those things out the way. So be willing to see things for what they are. Do not be blinded by the truth, whether this be within your newfound relationship with, your partner, or something that you're trying to establish. Definitely within yourself. Make sure that the circles that you keep are tight knit. Remove situations and people that no longer serve you and the journey that you're on towards your higher purpose, your calling. You definitely will be spending some time alone, though, I see, getting to know yourself more. And that's okay. Again, we talk about referring back to our silence card. Okay. You could just kind of being more focused on yourself, maybe studying, seeing the truth of certain situations, and shifting, making them work for your favor, in your favor. Allowing things to kind of disappear if they no longer work for you. But again, relying on your ancestors or your tribe, whoever it is that's really close to you, relying on them for strength and for reassurance when it's most necessary. So, Yeah, definitely walk away from situations, but you know, this union that you're in also is very balanced, is well balanced. It is it's a yes. It's a yes, and it looks like you guys are working towards something very beautiful here. A marriage of some sort. The union is very tight knit, very close. You balance each other out. You see the world in their eyes. They see it in yours. There's definitely it's like a journey that you don't have to. You know how some people can be in relationships, but they still feel super alone. This doesn't feel like that for you. This feels like a very tight knit situation. Very close, very loving, very beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and get a message for singles, Aries singles. Oh, look at that. Two of the cups on the bottom. Two of cups on the bottom. So there's definitely a relationship that you're working towards here for single Aries. Somebody's coming in. And it looks like it's something pretty beautiful. Yeah, look at that. Ten of Cups, the Moon, Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Supreme. So for some of you, there's definitely a strong, tight-knit relationship that's on the way for you. Look at that on the bottom of the deck. Was that Nine of Swords? I'm sorry, Six of Swords. Excuse me. On the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely a relationship of some sort that you are cultivating. You're like dreaming of, wanting it to come for you. Just be leery of falsehoods and false energies of people who may not look for the best in you, or you know, you may not even seeing the best within yourself based off of past situations that you may have encountered, past hurts. Those situations may have happened to help you realize what it is that you truly desire when it comes to a relationship. But I definitely see something beautiful brewing here for you. Definitely a new person could be coming in. You could already be talking to someone that you're really close with, and the relationship is starting to bud. And probably working towards marriage, children, you know, something long lasting. Explain the Moon here. Yeah. Again, it's that energy of being in the spotlight. But so you've probably, for others of you, you've probably been very focused on yourself right now and not so much on a relationship, and kind of reevaluating who you are. But you've got this beautiful light around you. Just be careful that you're not, you know, I'm picking up a lot of strong Aquarian and Libra energy. And then we have the Moon here, so that's Cancer. For me, feeling like it's Cancer energy as well. So I'm going to revert back to our truth card with our throat chakra. And that's what the Ace of Swords here is kind of leaning towards for me, is, you know, speaking your truth, saying what is of most importance to you, and meaning it, standing firm on that, affirming yourself. If it's a love interest that you're working towards, you've got to turn that negative self-talk around. You know, maybe you view yourself a certain way, but you're also not acknowledging the love that you truly want. It keeps you up at night. And these are like amethyst points in the swords with the purple here. Okay, so psychic attacks, Maybe astral attacks that you may have personally on yourself, maybe a past person that kind of stays heavy on your mind that you kind of been leaning up against, and you want something new, but you also have the energy of that past person that's still kind of lingering, and because of that you can't really walk towards your supreme the supreme life that you want, the supreme love that is kind of waiting for you. This is very comparable to the World card here, of that balance that a person can bring for you. These cards here are very similar here. I like this in regards to the fact that you have that moonlight in the back, the spotlight in the back. Okay, so be wary of naysayers, people who may be hating on you, who don't like the kind of life that you live. Here you are, wanting better for yourself. You think you deserve something, and here's someone trying to say that you don't. Who are they? Who are they? Who are they to say what it is that you deserve? Don't let these people keep you up at night either, because your 10 of Cups, it's something that you're going to have to build towards, have to work towards, but it's definitely meant for you. I wouldn't let these people come in and try to deter what you know is meant for you, Aries. You deserve all the love. You deserve it. You've worked hard for it. Okay? So that's what I'm picking up for singles. Let me go ahead and get into couples, situationships. If you're in a relationship of some sort, let's go ahead and get a message for you. I cannot shuffle today. I don't quite understand what's going on. I just want to shuffle my cards right. All right, Aries couples. There we go. So, kind of see you. I'm getting that song from Brandy, Sitting on Top of the World. I'm just trying to be me, doing what I got to do. People think that I'm sitting on top. I mean, because you are. You're sitting on top of the world. And I probably said that song all wrong, but I remember it, sort of. But, yeah, this is someone who's, like, been in deep manifestation mode. Like, this is Aries couples, right? But it feels very singular. Maybe you've been pouring into wanting your relationship to be a lot stronger than it has been. Looking at other options. Maybe it's not what you want it all to be. And it's probably leading you right back to you. And, yeah, this is Eight of Cups. This is someone who's kind of looking away from a situation. Not really focused on what's behind her. Granted, she has options. She, you may have options, and that's cool and all, but it's not exactly what you want. And you're looking, like, towards a higher purpose, towards the moon. You could be an Aries involved with a Leo. You could be involved with a Pisces or a Scorpio. I'm picking up heavy Gemini energy as well. So if this is your relationship, it's definitely a relationship where you two are kind of manifesting more for yourselves within the relationship. And it's going to come about for you because you put in the time and the energy and the effort to make sure that this partnership that you're in turns into something beautiful. And you may have to look away from others. Maybe you're looking away from people You know, picking up so strongly. There's so many people who have an opinion about other people's relationships and who's with who and why they're with them. And there's people definitely talking about y'all's situation. But at the end of the day, it's your relationship. And I just see you kind of turning a deaf ear towards those people, like just not interested in whatever it is that other people got to say about what it is that y'all trying to do. Let me see here. I'm just curious to see if there's something else here. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. So it's two things here. One, again, this could be you and your partner definitely more so focused on yourselves and not so much on the rest of the world and what the world has to say in their opinion about how beautiful and bright you all shine. But again, like I said before in the beginning, the relationship could also be lacking substance. It could be lacking some things. Either you two are trying to manifest that together, or you are completely walking away from it and saying, fuck it, I can do this on my own. I tried, but you know, everything doesn't work out the way that we want it to all the time. And sometimes we have to walk away from situations just so we can find ourselves again. So you could be on that journey as well, Aries, where you want to let go of this situation. The relationship no longer holds a spiritual purpose for you, and you're more so focused on yourself and your personal journey and what it is that you want to evoke in life. And you need to walk away from the relationship. Spirit, let's go ahead and explain this here. 8 of Cups energy. Yeah, you kind of reaffirming yourself, walking away, being confident in yourself, knowing what it is that you require. Okay, reevaluating, who you are, whose you are. Probably calling forth that God that you truly, someone who can literally, you're calling in a divine partnership. You're calling in a divine partnership, but you have to be leery of people around you. Maybe, again, that negative self-talk. We got to get that under control in this air season, in this, Aries season. Your thoughts become actions. Your thoughts and the words that you speak manifest in the physical realm, and you want to kind of be cautious of what it is that you speak. But if you want it, you can have it. It wants you to. But just be leery of what it is that how you manifest it. Don't close yourself off from the truth of a situation if you know it's no good for you. Here we are, 2 of Swords again at the bottom. Just not wanting to come to the realization that something no longer works anymore. Be confident. Please. You deserve the world. Okay? Here we are, we have 6 of Pentacles, balance, okay? So whatever you're working towards wants you to, and it's more balanced. It works more so in your favor than, what it is that you had in the past, Aries. So don't be afraid of it. Go full speed ahead. If the previous relationship is not working for you, it's not what you wanted, by all means, go for what you want. Cut all those other people off. You make sure that you fully manifest what it is that you need by cutting off, the people in the background, the noise in the background, or making sure that your thoughts align with what it is that you're truly calling forth for you. Okay? All right. That's what I'm picking up. Let me go ahead and get some oracle messages. Close this thing on out for y'all. Oracle messages for Aries. Oracle messages for Aries. That just flew right on out. Talk to your guides. Talk to those who are closest to you. You have your own free will. Create and express. Maybe you need to, create what it is. Again, create your destiny, change direction. Okay, that more so flows, I think, with the relationship reading. Create the life that you want. Okay, you have perfect free will to do so. Talk to your guides in the meantime about what is, what works best for you. And then change in that direction. Go in the direction of where you want to go. I mean, and if you already, again, you have free will. If you already know what it is that you want, just kind of let your guides know, like, hey, I know what I want. All right. I appreciate you all assisting me, but I think I'm going to, I think I'm going to go this route. I'm going to change my direction. Just guide me through this process so that I can make sure that I'm doing what it is that I need to do, what I want to do, that it works for me. And you'll be fine, Aries. Okay? All right, so if this reading resonated with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would so appreciate the love. Share, tag a friend. And of course, if you want anything personal, you know how to reach me on my personal website. Follow me on social media at Self Love Queen. And that is your reading for today, Aries. I love you all. You have a good one.